Hey guys, it's Mike up at the Purple Times, and I don't have Lucy this morning. She's not here. So yeah, Lucy's feeling under the weather today and started running a fever yesterday. Said that she is not better today, and so she called in. And honestly, I'm not feeling great. I'm feeling a little better than I was yesterday, but man, I don't know if this is like you guys, but anytime that the weather gets on this roller coaster thing, which right now it's exactly what's going on. We're like what 40, almost 50-degree difference I think between this time last week. Actually, more than that because last week we were in the single digits or something. And of course, when Oklahoma decided that it's going to do like this false spring or whatever we're calling it right now, it wreaks havoc on everybody's sinuses and all kinds of stuff. So that's kind of what I'm going through. It's what Lucy's going through. So you guys bear with us. We've got some good stuff to talk about today, though. We got a lot of things on the calendar that are coming up. We need to let you guys be aware of. Couple of neat news items that I found out about that I thought you guys might want to get in the loop on and start preparing for. And then yeah, we're just gonna get right into it, guys. Let's get started with trash schedule. So by today, Wednesday, February 26th, the trash schedule for the week has reset. Some of you guys know, and I was actually one of these. You might have missed getting your trash picked up yesterday because of the severe winter weather that we had. And if you got it on like, if you were later in the week, like a Thursday and Friday or something, I think that they got you taken care of over the weekend. But if you were like me, where you get your trash picked up on Wednesday, then it just restarted on Monday, which is what they did. And so by now, should be reset, should be back to the normal schedule. The difference here is that while you're leaving your trash out for this week only, Waste Management is picking up extra bags that are sitting on top of or next to your trash cans. Okay, so if you have an extra couple of bags of trash, like I do, then you can put those bags on top of or next to your trash can, and Waste Management will be picking those up. And that is for today or for this week only. So anyway, if you guys haven't had your trash picked up yet, you definitely should be back to the regular schedule by now, and you do have an opportunity to get your trash picked up a little more than normal if you need it. So that's if you need it. And Lucy was good about telling me, hey, you know, this is not the chance to clean out your house and stuff like that. So don't be using it as an opportunity to clean out your garage, which I was bummed to hear. But I did actually find out that there is going to be another opportunity for something like that a little bit later on. So on Monday, we first told you guys about the cleanup day that's going to be happening on April 26th. So you guys be sure to head to City Hall to get your voucher for that. I believe you can start getting that now for the cleanup day on the 26th. So that's the normal cleanup day. But there's actually going to be an additional what they're calling e-waste recycling day that's going to be happening earlier in April. So Saturday, April the 5th from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. This is happening at the Creek County Fairgrounds. This is specifically a day that is supposed to be for recycling and e-waste. And so to try and put it down, so this isn't like a regular dump day. This is not like all the garbage and stuff in your house. What this is the stuff that normally would cost money to be able to recycle. So things like tires, computers, televisions, all kinds of electronics, things that are not on the prohibited list. So things that would be on the prohibited list would be things like refrigerators and stuff that needs Freon and things like that. So the Creek County Sheriff's Office should be putting out a flyer here before too long with information on what is and is not accepted. But that is going to be happening on Saturday, April 5th from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. And so if you have things like old televisions, computer monitors, computers, tablets, any kind of old electronics that you need to get rid of, or tires or things like that that you would normally have to pay money in order to recycle, they're going to be doing a free recycling event that day, and that'll be at the Creek County Fairgrounds, like I said. been very popular. The first year they did this, they had something like 2,500 tires that got turned in, and then last year was 1,500 tires, and then like 40 dumpsters worth of e-waste and recycling stuff. So lots and lots of stuff to choose from. Be a great opportunity for those of you who maybe need to do like a 1-2 punch, maybe get like the electronics and stuff out on April the 5th, and then follow that up with everything else on April the 26th if you live in Sapulpa. That would be a great opportunity there. You do need to be able to prove that you live in the county, so you'll have to have some sort of proof of identification with you whenever you go to the Creek County Fairgrounds in order to help them prove that, because they use a grant in order to get the funding for this sort of thing, and so they have to be able to show that everybody that was using it is in fact from Creek County. So anyway, that'll be happening a little later on. We're more than a month out for now, but it's always a good time to go ahead and start preparing for that if you're going to need that. Let's get a little closer to time. So Monday we had a blood drive over at First United Bank, and that was the first blood drive of 2 that are happening this week. The next one is going to be on Friday. It's going to be at Hardy's Pulse Fitness, which is in the shopping center here on Dewey Street next to the Patriot Cafe. That will be on 9 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. They're looking to get at least 12 donations. Like I said on Monday, the Oklahoma Blood Institute is really, really at a critical level for donations. Anytime we have a winter weather event, it cancels all the appointments. Any kind of blood drives that had scheduled for that week get canceled or rescheduled. And so they're playing some pretty hard catch up right now, especially with severe weather coming up later on in the next few months and stuff, guys. They're probably going to be at pretty dire needs from the things that are probably going to happen because of that. So if you can and you're available, be sure to come down to Hardy's Pulse Fitness on Friday from 9 a.m. to 12:30 to get yourself a blood donation of blood or platelet counts, very much needed for the Oklahoma Blood Institute. And I'll be going to participate in that one because I didn't get to do the one on Monday, so I'm going to do this one on Friday as well. So you guys be sure to do that and help replenish the supply for the Oklahoma Blood Institute. Okay. So before I get to more events, I want to talk about just another thing that kind of caught my eye this morning. That is passing through the Senate. So this is kind of interesting. The bill that is making its way through the Senate just came out of committee, completely was voted completely unanimously to approve this. So a lot of you guys know about the back to school tax-free holiday that we do. And it looks like they're seeking to expand that. And so while they won't be expanding the number of days that tax-free holiday happens, and for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, on the first Friday of August, first Friday and into that Sunday in Oklahoma, they do a tax-free holiday for things like clothes and shoes, and things that are either above or below a certain dollar amount, I believe, because a lot of folks do their back to school shopping during that day. They are, it's a good thing for them that they get the tax break for that. So this bill is actually looking to expand that and will include things like sportswear, school supplies, school art supplies, instructional materials, and computer supplies. So it looks like they're going to take the same time period and take the stuff that they've been wanting to do, and they're going to actually expand it to include more items. And so don't know what that's going to look like yet. The bill is still making its way through the Senate. It should be going up for a vote over at the House before too long. And assuming that it passes, then next August, when we have our back to school school supplies tax-free sale, then it will be including more items. So anyway, we'll be happy to share that with you guys as we get more information about that if that passes and stuff. So there's some pretty cool stuff that's making its way through the Senate and the House right now. We're going to keep you guys in the loop on that. So you guys, mostly we put that stuff on our email newsletter. So if you're not subscribed, go subscribe now. It's thepulpitimes.com/subscribe. And we'll keep you in the loop on all of that as we get those out. So In other events that are coming out, we've got one that's happening next Tuesday, March the 4th. This is really cool. Caring Community Friends is doing what they're calling a giving game night at Waypoint Lounge. And what you need to do is register your team. So if you have a group of folks that you work with, maybe you guys would like to be a team, or some of you guys are really good at trivia, you want to get your family together or a group of friends together and go participate in this thing, you can do that. Check the Caring Community Friends Facebook page for the link on where to register for this, because it's too much information to put on the show. But it's going to be a really neat trivia event that they're going to be doing on Tuesday, the March the 4th, like I said, and it will be at Waypoint Lounge, and they'll have prizes and all this kind of stuff. But it should be a lot of fun, and it's a really cool way to raise money and do a fundraiser for Caring Community Friends. It's a great cause. They do a lot to support our food insecure children and families here in the community. And aside from that, they help with things like utility assistance and things of that nature. So be sure to go and support them. Even if you can't participate in this, if you want to donate to them, they'll have information for that out there. So be sure to reach out to them, and we'll share that post to our Facebook page as soon as we're done with the show today. So you guys can be looking for that. And then lastly, I want to make sure that you guys are in the loop on Sapulpa Community Theater's new show. Is going to be opening up at the end of March. It is March 28th is the first opening day. It's called In the Spirit of Murder. It is the first show of the season. We're really excited about this. Valerie Speaks is back. She's brought a brand new show. This is kind of a whodunit kind of mystery that is going to be happening the end of March. Like I said, it's going to be a great show. We've got John Ray Cormier is coming back to direct it, and they should be starting set assembly here in the next week or so. And I know that they're doing headshots on Thursday. So lots of great stuff that's going to be happening for all of that. It's going to be fantastic. So you guys be sure to get your tickets now for that. It is going to be, I'm getting somebody calling me, sorry. It is going to be, there we go. It's going to be a great show, going to sell out. We're getting to the point now where all of our shows sell out, especially that second weekend. So be sure to get your tickets now. Tickets are going to be $15 for adults and $5 for students pre-K through 18. You can get your tickets at sapulpacommunitytheater.org. Go sign up and get all the details on the show there. We're telling you now because the show opens in just over a month, and I guarantee it'll be sold out or close to sold out by the time that we actually get to that time period, okay? Last thing I want to tell you guys about is the Kellyville Wine and Craft Festival is going to be happening on March the 15th. It's at the Creek County Fairgrounds. It's going to be a fantastic show. There's going to be something like 70 vendors at this thing or something. They had this event last year. I think it was a great turnout. They're bringing it back this year. If you start walking downtown Sapulpa, you'll see the posters everywhere. We're going to be putting out the graphics and stuff. They're actually advertising this with Sapulpa Times. So we appreciate the business, and we want to help make this an event very successful for them and the folks to put this on. So it sounds like it'll be a lot of fun. There'll be different wineries and breweries, and then lots of arts and crafts, home decor, that kind of stuff. So we're getting right into, we're going to start getting into arts and crafts season here before too long. And so this will be kind of the first one that really kicks things off. So again, that is happening on March the 15th. You guys be sure to put your date in the calendar there, and that is an all-day event. I think it's 9 to 5 on that Saturday, and should be a great time. So you guys be sure to check in with that. Again, sign up for the Timeloop email newsletter. We put all this information out every week. We've got the free version that is the What to Do This Weekend email that goes out to everybody. And then we have a special paid version for those of you who support us. $6.99 a month is all it takes, and we send that out daily, keeping you in the loop with everything we talk about here on the show, plus the stories that we write at sapulpatimes.com, plus other news and tidbits that we find from all around the community and all around the area. So you guys be sure to stay in the loop on that. We appreciate the support, those of you who do subscribe. Thanks for doing it. And that is all I've got today, guys. So thanks for tuning into the Time Loop Live today. We'll see you guys again on Free Coffee Friday, where we will talk more about all things happening in the town that we love. Hopefully Lucy will be back that day. If not, it'll just be me, but I will see you guys then. Have a great hump day, guys, and we'll see you guys again on Friday. Have a great one. Bye-bye.